Hey everybody, Michelle Pellin, Holistic Psychotherapist here. Wanted to do a video with you today on a topic that I'm very passionate about, and it has nothing to do with counseling, and that is ghost work or rescue mediumship. What is ghost work or rescue mediumship? Well, let me make something clear right off the bat. Ghost work is not ghost hunting. Completely two different things. We do not hunt people. I don't hunt animals, let alone people. I'm vegetarian, so that would not fly with me. And I'm not into hunting people because spirits are just people without a body. They're people, okay? So, what is a ghost worker? A ghost worker is somebody who helps with their mediumship and psychic abilities that are developed transition spirits that are lost go to the light. Well, why would people be lost? Don't they just go right to the light? Well, they can go right to the light, and most of the times they do. But sometimes they hold themselves back because there is free will. So, for example, somebody that had experienced a religion in this lifetime where they were told that if they didn't do certain things, they were going to a hellfire brimstone type place, okay? Somebody might be frightened out of their mind to go to the light because they don't want to risk the chance that they may go to the other place, which in my opinion doesn't exist. So there's one scenario. Another scenario might be they're holding themselves back because they're protecting family members from something that's going on. Maybe there's belligerent spirits that are annoying them in the house. Another reason might be that they have unfinished business. If you remember the movie Ghost from years ago, there's an example of unfinished business. Another example might be they don't know they're dead. I mean, it sounds crazy, but sometimes they just really don't know they're dead. That happens a lot when something sudden happens. Bang, you're 1 minute you're here, the next minute you're not, kind of thing. Another scenario might be if a abusive partner is convincing you to go hold yourself back. That only happened once for me. It hasn't happened since, but it does happen. Okay, most of the time it's a spirit that is attached to a house. Usually a male spirit, but sometimes a female spirit who does not want to leave their house because they used to live there, and how dare somebody else live there. That's very common. So there's lots of reasons why spirits hang around. Spirits are everywhere. They're literally everywhere. Dead people are everywhere. And there's nothing to fear by that. They are just dead and they're not going to hurt you. So please don't get hooked on the idea of, oh my God, there's people everywhere. You probably, in your day-to-day, you're not going to notice most of what's going on anyways. So why would somebody like me be interested in helping these people transition to the light? Well, because a lot of times what happens is people are living in a home, they've bought a beautiful home for their family, and suddenly they hear rattling, or they hear voices, or they hear knocking, or things are being shuffled around, or they're feeling bad energy, or they're having nightmares. Lots and lots and lots of reasons that we may get a call, our team, to help them, because who wants to live in a house like that? It's challenging, right? I mean, you want to help them through gentle words, you want to help them through guidance, and you want to help them be directed towards the light and remind them that they can come and go as they please. They don't need to be bound to the house anymore. Again, they're binding themselves to the house. They don't need to be here to protect others. They don't need to finish their business if they are disturbing others. If they're not disturbing others, then we don't usually bother with those spirits. But if they are, we help guide them to the light, especially those who are frightened or scared. And please don't get too hung up on, oh my God, my cousin who died in a car accident may be freaked out because she died 10 years ago and she may have not gone to the light. Please don't put yourself in that position. First of all, time is completely different for our loved ones because there is no time. So for 10 years for us could be 5 minutes for them. So don't get too hung up on that. And also, most spirits do go to the light. This is an uncommon thing that happens. It's not something that happens to every spirit. It's pretty uncommon, and it's something that that just needs to be addressed with love and gentleness, and maybe some firmness sometimes. There are spirits out there that just because they're dead doesn't mean they change their personality. So sometimes they are a little belligerent or angry, and they have to be treated a little differently and redirected a little differently. But so that's one thing that ghost workers do. The other thing that they do is they help clear the energy from the house, because all that stuck energy needs to go somewhere, and they help clear it from the people who live there too. So lots and lots of ways to move ghosts on, and we do that through several techniques. We call in sometimes entities, some of us do, to help depending on the situation, and we always get a great satisfaction from doing this, because there's always a great feeling when a family member has said, oh, I slept through the night and it felt so great, and thank you so much. And yeah, so that's why I do what I do, because I love to help people and I love to help spirit. So please, let's start the conversation on this. If you have any questions, I would love to hear from you. My team is Spirit Healers of New England. It's SHONE. It's on Facebook, Spirit Healers of New England, and it's on Instagram. And I would love for you to follow our page. We have field trips that are free, that you can just join us and see what you think. There's also classes available. I don't think the next one starts till the fall. But there's lots of opportunities for you if you've always been interested in ghosts and had an interest and have a passion for this, as I have pretty much all my life. Please join us and see what you think. There's no obligation. There's no money involved to just join us for a field trip. Okay? Thank you, everybody. And I will put the information down below as well to find us on Facebook and Instagram. Take care. Bye-bye.